All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Call, Halal, Yahweh, Ba Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba Shem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who rule well and who taught me this truth. And a shalom to you, sincere Akim, out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into this video. I don't want to Ratazah to be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go into Rakah Quadash. And as you can see, this video is going to be centered around, I'm going to call it the Charlie Delta 19er. Charlie Delta 19er. Okay? I don't want to get copyright stricken. And I mentioned it, what was it, last week before last, that I got the Charlie Delta 19er. And allegedly, it's well, not allegedly, it's a fact. I know a plethora of people that have gotten it now, even after I've gotten it. And so it's real. It's really going around. They're saying this strand of it is not as deadly, you know, but it's way more contagious, allegedly. Allegedly, this round of it is not as deadly again, but it's highly contagious. Okay, so I'm gonna entitle this lesson, "Here We Go Again." I was thinking about that old DMX song. Here we go again, same old ish, dog. Just a different day, or something like that. Here we go again. You know, there's all type of rumors flying around that they're gonna, you know, lock things down again. Which it's not far fetched to me. You know, it's not far fetched. I can see it happening. They're actually bringing back the mask mandates. You know, I got an article off of Fox News that I'm gonna read. But you know, we'll see. But everybody has the same sentiments, and I foresee that this time, if they try to you know, the same trick they did last time, I foresee them being met with a lot of resistance. A lot of people are onto this devil. You know, they complied last time, and you know, and you know, complied with his agenda. But this time I foresee him being met with a lot of resistance. But who knows? These people are like sheep, man. They talk a good game, but when it comes down to it, majority of them just fold like a cheap lawn chair. So we'll see. But a lot of people are saying they're not going to be with it, man. They're not going to be with it. So, which we know ultimately could be, we know Esau Edom's end goal. He wants complete control, and he has to, like I keep saying, he has to collapse this current Slovakia fiat funny money system. Okay, this is the article that I'm gonna bring out, go through some of it off of Fox News. But he has to collapse this current economy so he can usher in this new digital system. You know. So could this be the catalyst that's going to do it? You know, what was was that just a test run, and now he's going to fully you know, pull out all the stops? I don't want to Ratazah, he does, you know. And everybody that I've been checking out, they all have the same sentiments, which we already know. The economy cannot take another lockdown. It's hanging on by a thread. It's on life support as we speak, you know. They haven't even recovered from the last set of lockdowns. So if they go ahead and you know, here we go again, go ahead and you know, mandate certain things, lock certain things down, and put restrictions and so on and so forth, that's the nail. That very well could be the nail in the coffin. Okay. So anyway, enough of me blibbity blabbing. Let's read some of this article. And then I got a couple scriptures, basic scriptures. Matter of fact, let me hit one first. Again, here we go again. You know, here we go again. Allegedly. Ecclesiastes, and it's not far-fetched, because not for nothing, they had stopped for a while, but I noticed they started back giving me strikes on all my channels for old videos that I did on the Charlie Delta 19er. Even though we were using code words and we didn't, I started to get a lot of strikes based upon medical misinformation again, old videos. So, he probably, me hindsight, he was gearing up. In my opinion, they gearing up. They are gonna do it. Right now, it's just allegedly, but I believe they've been gearing up to, bring forth these unrighteous decrees again. So again, here we go again. Ecclesiastes 1:10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It hath been already of old time which was before us, because we know there's no new thing under the sun, right? And we know ultimately Esau Edom is a one-trick pony, man. He's a one-trick pony. So that the previous rounds of lockdowns might have just been that test run, and now he's ready to fully roll out his agenda, completely eradicate this economy, it's a perfect guise to, it's the perfect excuse, the perfect scapegoat, So this is again off of Fox News. It's from August 27th, 2023, the hopeful year where all the prophecies are fulfilled. It says, citing rising Charlie Delta 19er cases, these U.S. hospital systems have now reinstated mask mandates. Not just hospitals, certain schools. There was one in Atlanta, Georgia, I believe. A couple places I've heard have already brought back the mask mandates. One of these hospitals brought back mask requirements just a month after lifting the mandate. Amid rising Charlie Delta 19er cases and hospitalizations throughout the country, several hospital systems or hospitals have reinstated mask-wearing requirements for patients and staff, as reported by Becker's Hospital Review. These announcements come as Charlie Delta 19er related hospitalizations have risen 21.6% in the most recent week, and deaths have risen 21.4%, which I heard allegedly wasn't as deadly, but I don't even say too much. According to the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, the numbers, however, are still far below the levels that were seen during the the last rounds. Biden plans to ask Congress for funding to develop new Charlie Delta 19er vaccine. I probably might strike it just for saying that. May require for all. See? More unrighteous decrees. Here we go again. Biden plans to act, and why? Because this round, like I said, they said it's not as deadly. So, is this, we'll see. Here we go again. Biden plans to ask Congress for funding to develop new Charlie Delta 19er vaccine. May require for all. As of August 25th, the following hospitals and health systems are now requiring masks, as confirmed by Fox News Digital. United Health Services in New York. I'm gonna just run through them. Salakia. Kaiser Permanente Santa Rosa Medical Center in California. Auburn Community Hospital in New York. University Hospital in Syracuse, New York. So it looked like New York bringing it back heavy. So it says, what happened to the end of universal masking? In April 2023, a group of healthcare epidemiologists and infectious disease experts from across the country published a paper in the Annals of Internal Medicine in which they call for an end of universal masking in hospitals and other healthcare settings. After 3 years of universal masking in healthcare, the risk-benefit calculations has shifted, said Shara Doran, MD, Chief Infection Control Officer for Tufts Medicine Health System and Hospital Epidemiologist at Tufts Medical Center, in a press release on Mass General Brigham website. Charlie Delta 19er lasting impact. Less attractive people wear the fuck is nonsense. Salakia. Masks do have downsides such as impaired communication and disrupted human connection. We are at a stage of the you know what where it now makes sense to end mandatory masking. Well, they're bringing it back. And bringing it back, showing you these people are divided, as usual. And this whole thingy, that's pretty much the point. You got the idea. Do your due diligence. But this whole thing is showing you how the kingdom truly is divided. This is bringing more of a division, you know. And again, like I said, a lot of these people that took the obeyed last time are not with it. You know, they're not with it. You know, so we'll see what happens. Here we go again, allegedly. So I'm gonna close out here. Just read the close out with a couple of scriptures. Daniel 8, we know it. Daniel 8:25, and through his matter of fact, I'm gonna get this in different translations, but this is the KJV first. Daniel 8:25, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace, that's what he always pushes, peace. He got your best interests at heart. The words of his mouth are smoother than butter, but war's in his heart. That's what he always pushes. Comes crouching. But hey, the Lord said, never trust thine enemy. Yahushua said, never trust thine enemy. Though we go crouching, take good heed of him. You know? And through his policy, that's what his legislation, his unrighteous decrees, and through his mandates, you know? Through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, which is Yahushua, but he shall be broken without hand. So let's get this in the blue letter so we can get some different translations. This is the NKJV, Daniel 8:25. Through his cunning, you know, he's the most subtle creature in the how does it go? He was a cunning hunter, the most subtle beast in the field, you know. That's this devil. Through his cunning he shall cause deceit to prosper under his rule, because he's really trying to destroy you. Look at well, I don't even want to speak on it, but we all know what happened behind them taking that stuff. You know, we saw what's happening to this day. All the cardiac arrest and this, that, and the third, you know, mitochondria and all this stuff. These people allegedly, you know, just dropping out. Got to be careful because I don't want to get medical stricken, you know. Through his cunning he shall cause deceit to prosper under his rule, and he shall exalt himself in his heart. He shall destroy many in their prosperity. Prominent athletes and influential people, you know, just allegedly dropping out in their prime behind his stuff, you know. He shall even rise against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without human means. Yeah, because it's going to be divine intervention, you know. Yahushua is going to take him out, and he's going to make a speedy riddance of this goddamn devil. In 1 hour, so great riches are going to come to naught. The NLT, he will be master of deception. This devil, you can't trust him. He is the devil, a deceiver, diablos, deceiver. He will be a master of deception and will become arrogant. He's proud. Read Obadiah. The pride of his heart have deceived him. Jeremiah tells you his terribleness have deceived him. He will destroy many without warning. He will even take on the prince of princes in battle, but he will be broken, though not by human power, because Yahushua is coming and he's not going to meet you as a man. Okay? So that's pretty much the point on that. All of the translations pretty much are fire when it comes to Daniel 8:25. So 2 more and I'll close out. You know, we brought him out last time. You know, same old shit, dog, just a different day. You know, here we go again. Esau Edom is a one-trick pony. You know, but this time he might, Revelation 12:12, I'm going to close out with it. He might be, you know, ready to, you know, he's seeing he's losing his hegemony. He's seeing all these nations are bailing out on the dollar, you know, at lightning speed. that the BRICS alliances are getting stronger and stronger. You know, ain't nobody really fucking with his CBDC over here. You know, he might be ready to, you know, bring the hell upon the people, bring the hammer down. You know, and he's gonna do it through his unrighteous decrees. It's gonna cause sedition. You know, it's gonna cause the no work for Egypt. You know, and this could be the perfect scapegoat. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed through their legislation, their policies, their mandates. You know. Close out here. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, the hopeful elect. You know, we're looking for new heavens and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. We're hastening the day, the coming of our Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, heralding him in. We can't wait, man. You know, storing up these righteous works in heaven where neither rust nor moth doth corrupt. You know, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, the rest of you, chiefly 2/3 of Yasharallah, that trust in this devil, trust in oppression, you know, trust in perverseness and stay thereon, that go down to Egypt for help. Woe to you. For the devil, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath. You about to see it with these draconian when these draconian legislations come back around, even more draconian than last time. You know, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So this could be it, man. I don't want to ratified it. This is it. And he just brings the hammer down, you know, because allegedly, you know, shit getting bad again, you know. So I don't want to ratified. This was edifying. Hey, keep pushing, keep fighting, man. We're close. Shalom. Wa abad babal. Kwam nesharallah.